What's up, guys? It's Jules. Time for another weekly update. It is November 14th. We are halfway through November and things are piling up. So I'm going to show you my stitchy progress, talk about some near future plans. We're getting ready to do a little bit of traveling, and so things are going to be a little bit different for me for the next couple of days, but not for you guys, of course, because everything's going to happen the way that it should, but I'll get to that. And there's a new project. There's a new project. I know, I have a problem. And I keep getting projects. And but when I show you guys this project, you guys are going to be like, ooh, like I did. I mean, I literally teared up, and I'm just like, this is absolutely insanely beautiful. And we'll talk about that a little bit further on. So there were some things that I did not get to work on this week. Let's point them out, shall we? Of course, I haven't started this one yet. The Rainy Day in Boston, haven't started that quite as yet. Still need to jump into this. I talked about this Chicago Bears project for the big stitch along that I want to do. And I think I want to actually record a fair bit of this before I actually release it, just so that I don't start a video and then part 2 doesn't come up for like 2 weeks. I want to be consistent when it's time to release it. So I did not work on Wonders of the World. Sorry guys, I did not get any of that progress done this week. I'm not sure when I'm ever going to get it done, but I did not find yet the stitching, the last little bit that I need here for E Pluribus Unum, so I didn't get that one worked on. But everything else got worked on. So let's take a peek. I'm going to put that over there. I did work on Apothecary Shop for the stitch with me, but we also did a bit of it for, I just worked on it as well for a little bit. We're just still working on the upper part of the, you start to see it's coming in a little bit, extending that tile roof over a little bit. And this is how it looks right now. It's coming in quite nicely. So pretty. It's so pretty. So, yep, I'm just working on extending it over a little bit. This isn't the whole page. I think it comes all the way over to about here or so. So, but just filling it in, just working on it a little bit here and there. It's all good. Let's see. I think this is, yeah, Dachshund. So Dachshund really popped this week. It is, it's come along nicely because I knew once I got to the next page, there is, where are you, Docs? Where are you, Docs? I know I'm looking at you. Did you fall down, Docs? Why can't I not see you? Oh, there you are. Why? You're like, who's right up here? So I knew that when I got to this page that it's going to go a little faster because you can see that there's, there's a lot of color changes in here. Not as much when you get up through here. So I got the top part of the head. Here we go. I'm going to show you. So I got the top part of the head done. And so much detail popping out. And just so you know, this is an 18 count piece. But yeah, so it was only, I think that's only a couple different, no, that's 3 different colors that I filled in. I'm not sure how much it shows up because that's like kind of like a burgundy. And then yellow, dark yellow. And then there's some, what is that color? Dark blue. It doesn't always show up really well when I see it in the camera, so I'm not really sure, but I got a nice little chunk done, and I'm super happy with that. So we're just going to keep on working with that, which is awesome. Ooh, let me put that back in the bag so I don't lose it, as I'm prone to do. This is the only project bag right now that I have for a project where everything is in the bag. I have all my floss. Right now I have them all in like little floss, my little floss bags. So I very crudely drew the symbol that it is and then put the number that it corresponds to because it corresponds to the floss cards. And the ones that are still on here are the ones that I just haven't used yet. So I'm just keeping everything, it's a small enough project that I'm able to keep everything in one bag. So that's how I want to do it. And because the floss labels for this Gecko Rouge project do not line up with actual DMC color numbers. It is something that I've just got to kind of stay on top of, make sure that I keep everything separate. I'm just going to look to see. I don't think Yeah, I'm not sure what happens if I run out of floss and I don't know what color it is. I'll have to contact them and see. But yeah, they didn't tell me like what every specific color, actual DMC color was. So, alrighty. And let's look at, let's see, got Rainy Waterloo Place, which just filling in more of the green and the gray. Filling in more of the green and the gray. Just working it in, folks, is working it in. So we're going to pull it back, show you the whole thing. We're getting there. I just really want to get the sky part done because that's just, there's so much less detail up there that when that gets done, it's gonna start to look like something. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, I did not work on, I'll show it to you, but I didn't work on City from Greenwich Village. Didn't have a chance to get that done. I still have the needle right there, though. Oh, I have another needle right there that just, ow, just poked me. How dare you, needle? But, so anyway, so you can see, I'm still need to do more progress on it, but haven't gotten there yet. I did work some more on, I'm not sure how much you can tell, but I did work more on Stormtrooper. I think 1 or 2 more colors I added to the hodgepodge of what's going in here. So some of the lighter stuff filled in a little bit more up here and just spreading it around over here. So I'm still working on that 1 color at a time, fill in the area in the hoop and see how that does for me with this project. It's just something different. It's nice to look at it a little bit differently, but it also just helps me. I feel like it helps me stitch this one faster, but we'll see when it comes time to finish the actual, you know, the whole page. We'll see if I'm fast with it or if it slows me way down at the end because I'm hunting and looking for colors and stuff. Where are you? Oh, I got Reaper. So I managed to finish the bottom corner on a Reaper. Let me hide that, or not hide it, but let me secure that needle. So here is the Reaper. So as you can see, I've just finished, gone to the bottom of this page and I'm working my way across. And this is, I think this is the end of the page right here, I think roughly. And so, yeah, so it's coming in. Just working on a little bit at a time. I got some more info on Reaper here in just a little bit that I can show ya. Stormtrooper. Not Stormtrooper, I just did Stormtrooper. Ow. Boba Fett. I always get those guys mixed up. You know, all evil guys are the same to me. All evil guys. So I only got a little bit more done here on the bottom part. And it just looks weird. It just looks weird right now because I don't have more done. So I gotta start filling in more of this. And I got more, I'm gonna talk more about Boba Fett here in a few, because I'm gonna take this on the trip with me. So we'll be talking about Boba Fett here soon. Boba Fett sass. Boba Fett sass. I did a little bit more with Charity for All. Mostly I just started on the next row, as you can see. I just kind of worked my way down here. I ran into a little bit of a snag where I couldn't find the page. I'm so unorganized. I couldn't find the page where it showed me exactly what colors were what, because this next row down here is actually like a running motif with different colors. So I needed to make sure that I found that. And I did find it. I'm all good. I can work more on it. But it was definitely a little bit of a, ooh, am I just going to have to guess kind of thing? But you think I'd be organized. But I'm not. It's part of my charm. All the disorganization with all the projects. If I had like a workshop, I'm trying to think of who that was that like their workshop was just a complete and total mess, but I wish I was neater. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it downstairs. It's just I do need a better system for holding on to all the paper stuff so I don't lose stuff. Ooh, that was a really good idea that I just had. Okay, I'll have to think about that. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, so I did start 2 new things. I have here, I didn't bring it up with me, did I? I started a little bit on it as well, just a little bit. This one is going to be for my mama, but this is as far as I got. So it's a couple colors and a few stitches here and there. This is not obviously full coverage. This is, I want to say it's 36 count linen, and so it's not going to be full coverage, and I don't think it will take as long. So it's going to be something that I just jump into when I need to have a little something different and feel like I'm making some progress on something, which is important. Because some weeks I'm just not sure if I'm making progress. But I am, so I just gotta keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. Dancing all through the night. Yep. Alright. I started another project because I reached a point this week where I was just like, I don't know, I just got I lacked a little motivation Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't get as much stitching done as I wanted to. I was just like, I just want to do something different. I'm just doing all the same things. So that's why I started All Is Well and got that going. And then I started this project. Can you tell what it is? Can you tell? 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 It's this one. It's the Bruins project. So it's just, again, it's just going to be something that I do periodically to kind of just break things up. Give me a little bit of a break. But, oh, so you're going to see, check it out where I started gridding. All right, so I started gridding, and then when I looked at it, I was like, wait a second. Once again, I'm going to be starting way too high and over in the corner. So what I did was I gridded it out, and then I was like, all right, I don't want to start up here. I'm going to move in a little bit, give myself a little bit more room. And then I just took the marking pen and kind of just scribbled in a little bit so I knew that I wasn't starting there. So you can't even see it. I need a new marking pen. This one's getting pretty light. But that's that. So yeah, so I just wanted to do something new, you know? I wanted to get something. I needed a little bit of, I don't know, change up of the mojo or something. And then finally, I think the only other piece, let me make sure. Baseball. Oh, I got baseball right here. Worked on a bit of baseball. All right, let me pull that through. I was working on it yesterday. I actually went ahead and did the Stitch With Me for the weekend. I recorded that yesterday, and it's going to be out on Saturday. And I did baseball for it. So you're going to actually see more advanced progress on this piece before you actually see the Stitch With Me. So don't let it confuse you. I know I'm confusing. So right here is what I got done. So mostly in the Stitch With Me, I kind of worked down here and filled in just this little area here. I went back and started filling in more of the bits and bobs up through here just to start helping myself out with finishing this page up a little faster. And trying to fill in a little bit more with a supposed player, where we're all like thinking the player is supposed to be right here. Trying to fill in a little bit more there. So, but it's coming along, and that is the bottom of this second page here. So we just gotta jumble it all together and get it done. But that's where we're at. So yeah, so you'll see a lot of that work on Saturday. Finally, as far as whips go, got Old World Map 2. An Old World Map 2. That was the first one I did this week, and I got some good progress on it. We're getting so close to finishing the page, but this is where we're going here. You can see that I still have all these bits and bobs everywhere to fill in. We are going to work on those and get those done. But I just wanted to get more stitching done on it. Look at that. I can't even keep it really. Can barely get it on one. Can barely get it on one thing here. That's awesome. So, with all the fabric. Whee! So, hey Merc, what's up, buddy? But yeah, it's coming along nicely. So we just got to go in and just fill in some areas where stuff needs to be done. So that's good. That's good. All right, let me put this back in the bag. So nothing is going to change on the channel for the next week while I'm gone. Other than, I'm not sure. I think, well, I would like to post on the blog, but I might not post just stitchy stuff. May post a little bit of if we go someplace or something down there in Florida. That's where we're going to be. But we're leaving tomorrow morning, and this video will come out on Thursday morning like it always does. And then the Stitch With Me will come out on Saturday. And then that'll be it for the normal videos that I do. I'm going to take with me Boba Fett and Reaper. Primarily because those are two projects that I feel like I should be further along in than I am. And especially with Boba Fett, I just feel like I just need to get a lot of work done on it. And I should be able to I should have a lot of time in airplanes. Should have a lot of time in airplanes because as long as I don't fall asleep, because I have a hard time staying awake in airplanes. I may have to take may have to drink a little coffee or something. But so that's the plan. I just got to make sure that I bring with me all the floss that I need, because that is always an issue, that I go someplace with a project and I don't bring what I need. So I'm hoping that with this, that I can actually bring a couple other different pages and work on some other areas. I think I need to stop and get a new gridding pen tonight, because the ones, well, maybe not. Maybe the one, I just saw one that I have that I'm not sure if I realized I had. So I can go through and grid this a little bit more and get a bit more done. You know, like I would love to like go on the other side of this dude and start working over here too. But I know I got to fill stuff in, and I got to just got to keep on stitching, guys. Just one stitch at a time. That's important. That's important. And then with Reaper, what I'm thinking about doing is bringing along I'm just going to work on these top 4 pages here and just bring along what I need to maybe start bringing it down a little bit more to where the white is here, and let that pop a bit more. Just see where the pages end up on this. But I won't get, I mean, I don't know how far I'm going to get, but that's just something else to work on. And so yeah, so that's the plan. And then when we get back, just hop right in and get back to stitching on everything else. So that's the plan. I'll probably stitch on some stuff tonight just to try to give myself a little bit of push, make a little bit of progress before I go. But that's the plan. And what else I got going on? Oh yeah, I was going to show you the new. Okay, so the problem is, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a picture of this new project. Sorry, I'm falling off the screen here. A picture of this new project. I'm going to put it on as a thumbnail. So you're going to already have seen it. So, and the reason why I'm doing that is because my printer is weird. I'm not really sure why it's having such a hard time printing color. Maybe the ink is running out in some way. I'm guessing that might be it. But you know how when I printed out like this up here, how I said, man, there's purples where there should be blues, and it's like it doesn't understand color spectrum. And I tried printing this out, and it just looks terrible. It looks terrible compared to the actual real picture. So what happened basically was during the during the interlude video, towards the end, or maybe in the middle, towards the end, someone had sent me, actually specifically it was Kristen Stitches, and she sent me a link, and she said, hey, Hade has some new projects out, and I saw this, and I thought of you, so here, go check this out. And after the video was all done, I went back and I was kind of looking through the comments because there were some links that people wanted me to check out. So I did that, and when I saw this, I literally tears welled in my eyes, and I'm like, this is beautiful. And so like I said, if you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. But it's basically it's called Honeybee Portrait. The artwork is by Jenna. I think it's Jenna Della Grataglia Maldonado, and it's on Hade. It's on their the new projects or new releases. It's like the second or third page in on that. Also, while you're there, check out the Vatican piece, because it didn't sing to me too much, but it is beautiful as far as a cross stitch. It looks like an amazing project to do. But anyway, so I'm going to show you this horrible printout. This is a horrible printout. It looks horrible compared to the picture that's on the thumbnail. Actually, and this was the first one that I did, and that one looked even worse. And then I'm like, hey, printer, make sure you're printing in color. And it goes, okay, I will. So, because this is like all of this up here was like a light, like a light yellow, a light green kind of thing. And here's the funny thing, I saw this with, like I said, you have to look at the thumbnail to know what I'm talking about. But when I saw this background here, I was like, oh, I'm just going to have to go get pretty, you know, pretty dyed fabric, and then I'll be able to use this. I feel like I'm slumping or something. I'm coming off. But anyway, and I looked at it and I was just, oh, I'm just gonna do this design here on some pretty fabric, and that'll be great. No, it's full coverage. So I'm actually stitching all of that in as well. And I was just like, I guess I should have realized that when it said that the stitch count was 500 by 687. I think I should have realized that. I just think I was just overtaken by the picture. And so I didn't jump into that, so yeah. Now, it says that I should do it on 25 count fabric. Guys, I don't want to do it on 25 count fabric. I just don't. And, I mean, a big reason for that is I'm already doing Wonders of the World on 25 count. And I'd almost rather do it on linen, but I think linen's not going to show the detail the way I wanted to. So I'll either do it like on 22 or 18, and it'll just be bigger. Because right now on 25, it's 19 inches wide by a little over 27 inches long ways. So it's like, oh, I had to get it. I had to get it. I think you understand why I had to get it. Now, this is not going to be a start right now. It just can't be. It's going to be the new wave of starts that I'm going to have to do at some point down the road. But it's just something that I have. And it's my second Haid project. So I'm happy. And I still haven't started either one. So I'll get there. I'm going to get there. I think what I realized, well, I knew this, and you guys know this. I got to stitch more. And like, I got to find ways to stitch more. And I gotta stitch more. I gotta make my organization better. I gotta make sure that I have the colors that I need. I gotta make sure that the papers are where they're supposed to be. I gotta organize better. So, what are you guys up to? Anyway, it's a beautiful day. A lady pushing, is that a double stroller? I want to call it a pram because I watched so much English stuff. I want to just say, yeah, it's a double pram. And, or twin pram, whatever you want to say. And then there's a dude walking. Anyway, tired, guys. It's a happy tired. It's a happy, busy, productive tired. So, I got to get back to work and finish up the day. I got to get all this stuff organized. I really, before I leave to go back, I need to get the floss colors for... make sure that I have the floss colors for Boba Fett so that I can be productive when I take it with me. I already think I have what I need for this, but I'll double check the Reaper stuff and make sure. And hopefully I'll make some really great progress on these because I'll be working on them a lot more than I normally do per week. So we'll see. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what else there is. I've got other things, but it's not anything that I would talk about on the blog. It's other stuff related. So, okay, I'm done. I got to get stuff going. So I'll see you guys soon. Like I said, the Stitch With Me video will be up on Saturday morning, and then we'll just be going on from there. Check the blog out if you want to see kind of what I'm up to, what's going on. So I will catch you guys soon. Thank you for all your comments and your likes and your subscriptions and all that. That is fantastic. Now, I've meant to say this at the beginning of the video, but if you are someone who has watched these videos and you're like, I ask my questions and you never answer them. You just heart them and that's it. Well, I found that I can't keep up with all the comments that I get all the time. So what I do is the FlossTube interlude series is where I answer everybody's questions and comment on the comments and do all my responses there for the most part. Now, sometimes I'll still go through and respond back to somebody if it seems like they need, if I see the comment in a timely manner and they need maybe help quicker than the video would come out, I'll still respond to them. But that's just how it goes right now. So I am responding to comments and questions and everything, but I just, that's where I'm at. So y'all have a great day. And I will see you soon. Happy stitching. Cross stitch. And see you later. Bye. Was Doug with him? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Time to chew.